My name is Ryan Williams. I'm a substance abuse counselor for Jason's Retreat Men's Residential. I am a recovering addict, and approximately 9 years ago, I had paroled from prison, probably the last time, and I was blessed with being allowed to come to Jason's Retreat as part of my treatment and aftercare. I have been clean for 8 years and 6 months.
That's awesome.
So December 24th, 2010, my parole agent and some of his buddies kicked my door in for the last time. And they always say those, corny sayings, they rescued me, and I think they really did. My thing is, I had donated or participated in a 22-year addiction that I participated in a lot of not so favorable activities, and I think in society I was such a detriment that it is so fulfilling for me to come back and give back to the other side of it. So, I think that's what drives me every morning. I get to be involved with a lot of people's first victories. Like my story was, I had no clue what it was like to be an adult. I was 36 years old, and I didn't know what credit was. I didn't know what it was like to actually go to court unless I was in handcuffs, and I didn't know, if I had to pay a bill or anything like that. And to watch people grow that way and to be an example is pretty awesome. Well, like I said, I had a 22-year meth addiction that had really damaged all areas of my life. I had spent roughly 12 of that in prison, and I have 2 adult children that went through that addiction with me. So I came to treatment with a CPS case. I came with Prop 36, which was felony probation and parole. So I had everybody wanting something from me. So when I came into treatment, I had a lot on my plate, and slowly but surely, knocking these barriers down showed me that I can go after the next one. And I was just basically taught a format to live, and was blessed with the people that were, willing to care for me, but while I was learning to care for myself. So learning that through my recovery, it gave me the ability to give it back, and I think that's what drives me every day is the clients, is coming here and helping them to learn a better way to live. I think what we were talking about, being family here and family oriented is such a huge focal point. I mean, we do a lot of stuff with, our events that we have, like Oktoberfest and different things like that. We go on beach trips and we do things that are not necessarily just recovery, but it's also about learning how to live life and do it clean. It really is truly a blessing to when you enjoy coming to work, and it's very much a client-centered process. So we're going through a lot of phases of their life. Some of it's criminalistic, some of it is with family reunification, some of it is simply substance disorders that they don't really have any idea of what it's like to go to jail or to prison, and we have such a vast variety of clientele. The highlights, I believe, for me is having alumni reach out and come back and share that for whatever reason, our role in their recovery was very much important to them. I feel a very spiritual payment with that.
Bakersfield Recovery Services. Staff or client, we are all family.